put as little as possible under the suit for aerodynamics to be quick. And to look good in your suit.
Okay, let's see how skeleton racer Michelle Kelly does on the big balls.
And she's out of the blocks. Oh. And she slides down. Aren't skeleton racers supposed to go head first? What a loser.
All right, who's next? Oh, it's that annoying French guy.
I'm pretty good at this.
No, you're not. I'm gonna show you what it is.
Anyways.
Are we done yet?
How rude. Let's see how he... Wait, what's the masculine of Majorette?
Major?
Okay, let's see how Major Gregory Teenage Chow fares on the rolling logs.
Oh, looks like he's a better spinner with his hands than his feet. On to the sucker punch, which never fails to put folks in their place.
And Major Gregory reliving high school for a bit here.
Is it bad that I enjoy him getting smacked in the face?
Only if it's bad that we do, Jessica.
Wow, the sucker punch is really pushing his batons.
The course always gets revenge on people who are rude to Jessica, who is now standing with ex-CFLer Kelly Lockbaum.
I don't know, you're pretty cocky.
Confident, cocky, you think you're the best? You know what? I know I'm the best.
Now, Kelly, you play for a team in the NFL, is that right?
The CFL.
What's the CFL?
I do all my own stunts!
That's only because no stuntman would willingly do this.
To be fair, we may have set the bar a little high with this final obstacle.
Goes to show even world-class athletes can overcome some parts of the Wipeout course.
That's right, Jonathan. Of our 20 competitors, a whopping 0 managed to stick the landing despite trying every single trick in the book.
So I hereby name this obstacle the Impossible Wall of Doom.
I'm still trying to find something I'm not good at.
How about this? I bet Kelly's wishing he didn't say that. You know, there have been a lot of regrets on the course so far today, Ennis, but only one is worthy of being our car star make it unhappen moment of the round.
It's gotta be sassy baton twirler Gregory Teenage Chow. He just chose the wrong person to mess with during their interview. What's that? You want more airtime so you try to steal some focus? Maybe don't steal it from cigar-smoking, beer-swilling, gold medal hockey champ Tessa Bonhomme. I'll bet he wishes he could make this unhappen.
While Baton Boy failed to move on, Tessa made it through, along with rolling rivals Scott and Dominic, CFLer Cocky Kelly, and bull rider Devin.
Coming up, our top 6 men and top 6 women will be tested in the always thrilling sweeper round. We'll be right back on Wipeout Canada. Welcome back to Wipeout Canada Athlete Edition, where the competitors have proven to be tougher, faster, and stronger than ever before.
After eliminating 8 of Canada's top athletes in the qualifier, it's now time for the remaining 12 contestants to move on to the Motrin sweeper round.
That's right, Jonathan, and among our triumphant 12, we've got Olympic hockey heroine Tessa Bonhomme, Foxy fencer Nikki Sapira,
the karate hottie Andrea Mayakawa, Olympic triple jumper Oral Ogilvy, and Muay Thai champ Charmaine Tweet.
Now it's time to see which of our remaining athletes can clean up on the sweeper and move one step closer to $50,000 and the title of Wipeout champion.
In this round, Ennis, contestants will stand and try to maintain their position on these tiny pedestals while having to contend with the sweeper arm.
This week, our competitors will face the added challenge of having to jump through this red ring. Very fitting for our Olympic contingent.
Good observation.
Thank you.
And although the top 7 will move on for a crack at the 50 grand, only the man or woman who's left standing at the end will get a free pass directly to the Wipeout zone.
So, Jonathan, if you were a betting man, and I think we've established that you are, who do you think stands the best shot of moving on past the sweeper?
Well, as an obstacle that calls upon the art of jumping, I'd have to say trampolinist Hallie from Ottawa probably has the edge.
You know, actually, I put my money on Olympic triple jumper Oral Ogilvy. He hopped, skipped, and jumped all the way from Calgary, Alberta, and right through the qualifier.
Sweeper, I must break you!
It sweeps, I score. Sweeper, get ready to be sliced.
Sweeper!
And here we go. The mighty stand before us, triumphant. Okay, someone's down already.
Right out of the gate, down goes gold medalist rower Dominic. Let's see what happened. Just what I thought. He fell for no reason whatsoever. Okay, let's try this again.
For those who dare to brave the okay, another person's down.
That person is Oral Ogilvy, and he is out. So much for that jumping ability.
All bets are off now as Canada's strongest warriors compete in... Oh my God, are you serious? Can I get a sentence out here?
2 more down. CFLer Cocky Kelly and Muay Thai champion Charmaine Tweet.
Oh, another one's down. Oh, not even a full cycle around, and skeleton racer Michelle gets rattled by the sweeper arm. She's eliminated, and that means everyone else advances. But the buy into the wipeout zone is still up for grabs.
Will it be Bull Rider Devin, the Karate Hottie Andrea, Double Agent Ivan,
Foxy Fencer Nikki, Hockey Tuffy Tessa, Rower Scott, or Lady of the Tramp Hallie?
Well, now that we've cut the fat, maybe we can look forward to some more spirited competition.
And now that we're down to the real competitors, I think it's time to up the ante. And by up, I mean raise, and by ante, I mean sweeper arm.
I have no idea what you just said.
We just raised the sweeper arm a little bit.
Oh, wicked.
Oh, go fast!
The bar has been raised, the pace increased. Let's see how they fare now.
Hey now. Pipe down, Russia.
Our athletes continue to talk trash out on the course.
Hey, speaking of trash, yo mama is so sorry. Sorry, Susan.
Back to the action. My pick Hallie is safely through, as are Devin, Andrea, and Ivan. This group proving they really want that buy into the wipeout zone.
Our final 7 are jumping through hoops like they're trying to get funding from the government.
Oh! And the sweeper claims his latest victim, slicing down Foxy Fencer Nikki Sapera.
Can I see that again? Guard, turn, parry, dodge, spin, ha, thrust, splash.
I totally get that reference.
That's all that really matters to me.
Now only 6 remain, including Double Agent Ivan, the Karate Hottie, the Lady of the Tramp, Bull Rider Devin, Hockey Heroine Tessa, and Oarsome Oarsman Scott. Only the last one standing gets the free pass to the wipeout zone.
Cue the dramatic music.
Wow, that really works. I've got goosebumps.
The best thing is, we don't even have to talk.
I know, just sit here and watch and let the music do its thing.
You really gotta appreciate a good composer. You know what I mean? Really
Hard to
takes
find.
it to the next level. Yeah. Whoa, back that up.
We get another wipeout twofer as the sweeper takes out Karate Hottie Andrea Miyakawa and Russian-turned-Canadian cross-country skier Ivan Babikov.
Down to the final 4. Let's raise that bar one last time.
Rower Scott braces for possible impact, but makes it through, and Hallie almost takes a tumble.
Tessa avoids the hit. And Devin refuses to take any bull from the sweeper arm.
Nice. Coming back around even faster now. Oh, and Tessa's down in spectacular fashion.
And there goes Hallie. Our last 2 girls are out.
Let's have another look as Tessa gets 2 minutes for diving.
And Hallie fails to bounce back after an ugly dismount.
Down to the final 2, going for that bye, the strongest bull rider Devin and Olympic rowing medalist Scott.
And Devin can't stay in the saddle. Giddy down, meaning Scott is the winner of the Motrin sweeper round.
Scott, you're advancing to the wipeout zone. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels great. That was so much fun, and I'm straight through the final round.
Aren't you excited?
That means these 6 courageous Canucks will be competing in the next round to join him in the wipeout zone.
And with Scott earning the MVP of the sweeper, let's hand out another award of sorts for the Motrin wickedest wipeout of the round.
You know, there's no contest for me here. This goes to Olympic hockey champ Tessa Bonhomme, who gets sent flying by the sweeper arm. Tough shift.
Congratulations, Tessa. Stay tuned for more Wipeout Canada.
Welcome back to Wipeout Canada Athletes Edition. Before the break, Olympic rower Scott Franzen proved to be faster, higher, and stronger than his competitors, earning a bye straight into the wipeout zone.
But 6 other athletes remain in the hunt, and they are Bull Rider Devin, Foxy Fencer Nikki, Karate Hottie Andrea, Hockey Heroine Tessa, and Lady of the Tramp Hallie, not to mention Double Agent Ivan.
These 6 now must compete in the Dizzy Dummy for the 3 remaining spots in the wipeout zone and that chance to win $50,000.
That's right, Ennis. Now here's how it works. The Dizzy Dummy is made up of 3 rounds, each starting with a spin on the Dizzy Dummy itself, followed by a race across an obstacle. First the tippy tables, then the cylinder run, and finally the tippy tables one last time.
Now, normally the round stops when the first person makes it across, but since we're dealing with Canada's top athletes in this episode, everyone must make it across, and the last person to do so eliminated from the competition.
From 6 contestants, only 3 will survive.
I'm gonna puke on you.
No. Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Release the hounds.
Here we go.
And the Dizzy Dummy is underway.
We can stop now.
Good idea, Ivan. Let's stop going in that direction and start it back up the other way.
That is always, always my favorite part.
What, watching a group of innocent people think their agony is finally over, only to make it continue?
Yeah.
Me too, right?
And the Dizzy Dummy finally shows mercy. Our athletes unstrap and race out into the course.
Taking the early lead is Ivan. Look at him go at us. And he makes it look easy, so Ivan is safe.
The cross-country skier is proving he can also do it on the slopes.
Meanwhile, back at amateur hour,
Look at Tessa as she takes advantage of the opening. And legs it across.
some of them seem to be just sliding down for fun.
Not Hallie, who springs herself to the finish with a pretty sweet somersault to boot.
Here, Nikki tries the dive for no reason and don't move technique.
Big fan. And there's Andrea with the old one step and give up.
Classic.
Wait, Nikki's back up and onto the second platform. Oh, but she can't keep her footing.
And that paves the way for Devin, who rumbles through like a bull in a Russia shop.
China shop.
How's that?
One of these 2 lovely ladies will not be joining us at the Wipeout Zone.
The 2 ladies in question are foxy fencer Nikki and karate hottie Andrea.
Now, at this point in the competition, the girls are trying to psych each other out by looking completely hopeless.
Think of $50,000.
Jessica reminding them what's at stake.
And that's all Nikki needs to slash her way to the finish. That means the karate hottie Andrea's day is done.
She just earned her black belt in failure.
1 down, 2 to go. It's time for the cylinder run.
And the 5 survivors take another ride on the Dizzy Dummy.
You know, the one disadvantage athletes have is that they're just not as used to the spins as us regular Joes.
Yeah, except we're not regular Joes, Ennis. We're the hosts of a ratings juggernaut.
I know. Just sometimes I still try to relate. Our athletes are finally released from captivity back into the wild.
Nikki's the first to test the water.
Oh, and Ivan jackknifes right behind her. Here, Devin tries his hand.
Hey, what's with everyone just standing back and waiting for each other?
I know, man. How Canadian is that?
The watch and learn approach doesn't exactly appear to be working.
I haven't seen this many athletes taking dives since the World Cup of Soccer. Believe it or not, Tessa's been standing back the entire time. Let's see what she's learned.
Looks like the intermission helped.
And Tessa's on to the next round. Trying to follow in her footsteps is Nikki, and she falls just short.
Up next is Ivan.
Ivan, you gotta quit Russian.
And Devin gets hickory smoked in the bowls. Even Nikki feels the pain.
Are they twins?
Why?
Never mind.
Back to the action. Ivan and Hallie are neck and neck on the course and face to face into the cylinders.
Devin's up for another run. Understandably a little more careful, and he's through. We're down to 3.
Hallie leaps into action like a woman on a mission, if that mission happened to be swimming back to the start.
Ivan launches himself right through again like a Russian rocket.
It's now down to Nikki and Hallie. Nikki has the upper hand so far.
Can she do it again? Can she? Yes, she can.
Shiver me timbers, she's through again. Man, this girl is clutch.
She keeps squeaking through, kind of like me in college. But it means Lady of the Tramp Hallie has been bounced from the competition.
It's down to the last 4, and at stake, the final 3 spots in the Wipeout Zone.
And a chance at that 50,000 we've heard so much about.
Devin's the first to saddle up, and the latest to slide down. Ivan, the not-so-terrible, sprints through and grabs one of the coveted spots in the final round. Tessa ready to take her shot. Oh, but she catches an edge, slides off the boards and onto the melted ice.
Look at Devin barreling through like he's seeing red, and ole, he's made it.
Yarima!
Now we're down to our final 2 for the last spot in the Wipeout Zone.
Foxy fencer Nikki comes right out of the gate and lands it. Oh, but she slips off.